Hey guys, it's Angela with Daisy King Farm. Happy Valentine's Day. As you can see, I took advantage of already made cookies at Walmart. I love these little sugar cookies. They're my favorite for any holiday. And so got some of those. All my kids have already been into them. But so we're not really big on going out to dinner for Valentine's Day. So we're going to cook our favorite stuff for dinner tonight. And that is taco salad, and then I am making my famous salsa. So I thought, why not let you guys in on my secret to my salsa. Now this recipe basically came from a friend about 10 or so years ago. She made this and I fell in love with it, and so she gave it to me, and I've adjusted it to our likes. And so here we go. First thing I have here is sauce. For the salsa is the cilantro, and I get pretty good size, and I put it in my Ninja and chop it up to little bitty pieces. And then I have my jar of tomatoes here that we canned this past year. So you can start with that, and then if you need to add more tomatoes and sauce, then you can do that after you've mixed it all together. So I would just start with one to begin with. Alright, so I've got my tomatoes opened up here. I'm going to just dump those in right in here with my cilantro. I just find it's easier just to put everything in here and mix it together. If you try to chop the cilantro without some sort of liquid in there, it's going to stick to the sides and it's going to be, kind of hard to get it out. So I always just go ahead and put my tomatoes in there and give it a whirl, and we will put the seasoning in. Everything is mixed up now, so we're going to add our seasoning. Now her recipe, she had green chilies in there. She also added green onions and diced jalapeno. I do not do that. We just don't like it that hot. So you could do that as well if you wanted. But she did have the white pepper, and so here it is. And I just kind of add a little bit onto the top. I don't measure. You don't want to go too much. You can always add more. You're going to put in a little bit of garlic seasoning. So we'll shake some of that in there. Here is kind of the secret ingredient. To most salsas, you never see this, or at least I haven't. And it is cumin. This is what makes the flavor what it is. I do not put too much in here. I just kind of shake it onto maybe half of the bowl. That's kind of how I measure. All of this, once you get it mixed, you're going to be able to season it to taste. So just do the minimum, and then when you come back and have it all mixed up and taste it, you're going to know what you need. This is something that I do. She does not have on her recipe, but I do a little bit of onion powder. It just gives it a little bit of an oniony taste. And then here comes another secret ingredient. Now I've got the generic version of this, but it's basically Lowry's seasoning. I'm sure you know what that is. You find it in all the grocery stores. That is secret ingredient number 2. So there we go. Okay, I'm going to mix this back up and we'll taste it and see if we need to add anything else. Okay, everything mixed up good. I poured it in a bowl, and now I'm going to taste it. That's great. Okay, so if you want your salsa to be a little bit more chunky than we have it, because we use tomatoes that have been chopped up pretty fine. It's very, I guess watery. That's what we call restaurant style. then all you're going to need to do is just get chunky tomatoes, and whether you buy it from the store or if you've got it already canned up, okay? It's the only thing you're going to need to change. And again, if you want to add the jalapenos and the other things that I mentioned that I don't do, that is fine too. You can. I just wanted to show you how I do it, give you those secret ingredients that we use, and you can go from there. So if you want to make your own salsa, I will go ahead and post the recipe down in the description, and you can change it up however you like it. So we will talk to you guys next time.